Good afternoon and welcome to Dee White Field for Mount Carmel Golden Aces baseball action as they take on the Marshall Lions in LIC conference play. So, Shelby, you're joining me again, right? Or
Well,
Selby?
yes, I
I
am.
threw an H in there for some reason, but
It happens.
I told you, as I told you earlier, I'm just getting old. But either way, here come the Golden Aces out on the field. Their home white uniforms. Asher Costin will be doing the pitching with Ryder Sloss behind the plate. River Dasher at third base, Santiago Juanipa at shortstop, Logan Mobley at second base, Brendan Bowser will be at first base, and in the outfield you'll have Cole Carmichael in left, Jaden Smith in center field, and Wade Keepus in right field. So today the Golden Aces, they're trying to keep their hopes alive for a potential share of the LIC as they're coming into this one 4-2 overall in the LIC conference. Overall, actually, they're 15-6. We won't talk about Friday's game a whole lot because that's one that, as I told several players when they walked off the field, just got to flush that one. That was a ugly game. Barnum and Bailey showed up in Princeton, in case you didn't buy your tickets to get into that game over there. But new week, new day, and a big week here for the Golden Aces. As today, obviously, we're at home here against Marshall. On Tuesday, we'll travel over to Black Diamond Conference foe Flora. On Wednesday, travel down to subsectional opponent Harrisburg. On Thursday will be Edwards County here. I think, from everything I've heard, I think Thursday is senior day. And on Friday, we'll have a very talented Indiana school with Gibson Southern coming to town on Friday. So a busy week here for the Golden Aces.
That is one busy week, especially ending off with a bang there with Gibson Southern. We didn't play Gibson Southern back when I was in high school here.
We've been playing them the last few years. They're a very good ball club, and they're very good this year, too. Real good. Probably the best ball club they've had in a few years, and that's saying quite a bit right there because they have been good since the years we've been playing them. Leading off for the Marshall Lions, number 27, the shortstop, Branson Maskell.
Yeah, Gibson Southern always just has a lot of talented athletes. It just seems like they breed them over there.
And now with the recruiting over in Indiana, you can get some stuff going as that ball's put into play out into right field. Going back on it is Keepus. As that ball drifted a little bit with the wind, as there's a little bit of a breeze out here today on a beautiful spring day for baseball.
Absolutely. It is a beautiful day for baseball. I was saving that one, too, because it just feels great outside.
The right fielder, number 99, Max Welsh. So Max Welsh, left-handed batter, comes to the plate. Strike one. Asher Costin, senior on the mound here today for the Golden Aces, getting his first start in conference play. He's 5-1 overall in the season. And he does have a 1-0 record in conference, and that was from the very first game we traveled up to Paris, our first conference game. Brendan pitched a whale of a ball game, and Marshall tied it up, and then Asher came in and got the win up at Paris.
Paris still have a good program up there?
Not bad. Not a bad program. They're not necessarily tops in the conference every year, but they're right there. So with that foul ball down the right field line there, it's going to be a 2-2 count. One out here in the early going of this LIC conference affair. So Asher Costin will work out of the stretch. Golden Aces playing Welsh to Poole. That ball's inside. Full count. Wearing number 99. Boy, back in the day, and when I'm saying back in the day, well before you were born. Wearing 99, that just wasn't going to happen, as that was strike three right across the letters. So a backwards K there for Max Welsh, and that'll be 2 outs. The third baseman, number 21, Garrett Pugh. So the Marshall Lions, they're a ball club that year in and year out, they are very, very competitive in the game of baseball.
I know my last couple of years of softball here at the high school, they were definitely a very competitive program. I was always a little nervous when we had to play them, but they just had a very talented center fielder.
And I think from all accounts that I've been told, we're facing their #1 starter today in Peyton McGuire. So we'll see how the offense fares for the Golden Aces. But right now, we got to get one more out in this inning. We don't want to rush things too much.
Already got 2 up, 2 down. Looks like we're playing them to pull a little bit here.
That pitch called a strike, so it'll be 1 ball, 1 strike. And it seems like our outfield, in center field especially, is playing a little deep. I believe what breeze there is pushing it out to center and right center.
Hopefully that tall fence can help them out a little bit out there in center then.
Well, I noticed we've got some new signs out there on the fence showing how deep it is. Left field and right field are 305, 345 to dead center here at Dee White Field. Swing and a miss there. And that's going to even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. So without 2 runners on base, you still got deuces wild.
I was trying to remember what you called that at one of our softball games the other day. I was like, it was deuces something. I just can't remember what it was.
Deuces wild. You just got to think a little poker, a little game time.
I'm not a poker player myself. I don't like to gamble.
Sounds like your problem, not mine. All right, so Costin on full count here, brings it in, and that's going to be strike 3 to end the inning. So after 1 inning of play, it's 3 up, 3 down, 0-0. Golden Aces come to bat after these messages.
Are you living with chronic conditions or finding it hard to manage your health at home? If you're 18 or older, have a primary care provider through Wabash General Hospital, and live in Wabash, Edwards, White, or Lawrence County, our community paramedics can help. Get support in the comfort of your home, including follow-up care, home safety and medication education, vital sign checks, disease management support, and resource connections. Our certified paramedics will work with your doctor to provide non-emergent care to keep you healthy at home. Ask your WGH primary care provider for a referral to community paramedicine.
Steve Faulkner Automotive has awesome May deals. Get a 26 F-150 employee pricing for all with up to over $8,400 off. Or lease a new Maverick for as low as $366 a month. See them all at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com. Now at Steve Faulkner Automotive, lease a new Pacifica for $399 a month. Or Grand Cherokee L with 0% interest, no payments for 90 days, and up to over $5,400 off. Go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com and come see us today.
Welcome back here to Dee White Field. I'm Bob Bowser.
I'm Selby Patberg.
Selby's right beside me here. How'd the Lady Aces, how about the Lady Warriors? How'd you guys end up in tournament play?
We're currently in the 3 seed. We leave for our tournament tomorrow morning. We haven't quite played yet, but we play tomorrow at 3. They wanted to make it really easy for us to take all of our finals this finals week, so we're shipping off on the Tuesday of it.
So baseball's already played their first pod round.
Yeah, they got lucky.
Who's in your pod?
That's a really good question. I know that we are playing the winner of Wren Lake and Frontier.
Okay.
Lakeland and John A are ahead of us. They're the 1 and 2 seed. And then Spoon River is the 4 seed. I don't know too much other than that.
Well, let's just say it's time to go play some ball and win some hardware.
Couldn't agree more.
Leading off for the Golden Aces, the center fielder, number 5, Jaden Smith. So Jaden Smith comes to the plate, leading it off here for the Golden Aces. Jaden overall batting .348 in conference play. He's batting .250, so a couple of hits here will help that out. As the first pitch is low from Peyton McGuire, is toeing the rubber here today for the Marshall Lions. Pitch is outside, through a little slide piece, hitting the dirt in the right-handed batter's box. So it's 2 balls, no strikes. Golden Aces coming into this, averaging 7.5 runs a game in conference play.
I think you read my mind. I was just about to ask if we were still on our hot streak scoring all kinds of runs.
Well, we've had our ups and downs a little bit. Again, that Friday game, we don't want to talk much about that. We had 1 inning where we were good, and the other 4 were just horrible.
You know what happens.
As that ball put in play up the middle, and it's going to go past the shortstop. So we'll have to hear from the official scorekeeper what she's calling that. So that'll be an error on the shortstop. And that'll bring up River Dasher. The third baseman, number 9, River Dasher. So River Dasher comes to the plate, batting .405 overall, .261 in conference play. Pickoff move, Jaden gets back safely. That's one thing I did one time. I dove back into first base literally one time.
It's impressive.
Yeah, well, it wasn't impressive when I had to go see the chiropractor about a shoulder injury.
Ooh.
That's when I decided, no more.
Keep your lead tight after that, or you quit the game after that?
No. I didn't. Neither. You're 0 for 2.
0 for 2?
Yep.
I don't even know if I want to throw out the third
2
pitch.
strikeouts. You're going for the hat trick as Smith takes off on the run, slides, gets in there safely. So Jaden Smith with a stolen base.
Easily in there with the dive.
Got 2 balls, 2 balls, 0 strikes on River Dasher. Runner in scoring position here.
Gonna take a crazy guess and think maybe you became a PO after that?
Nope.
I struck out.
No, after that, I just, even before and after, I don't know, some reason in a Legion game up at Robinson, Illinois, I decided to dive back into the bag, and that was a mistake. But before that, it was always off in 4, back in 2. Had no problems. As we got a quick timeout here, need some walkie-talkies for the catcher and the pitcher. Whatever it was, it didn't take too long to communicate what they're going to do, and I imagine it was probably they're changing up their signals. Instead of going to first sign, they're going to go second sign.
It's my favorite game to play as a runner on second base.
So River Dasher's in the box, swings, puts the ball in play, and it's going to get through to left field. Jaden Smith is going to come home. Nope, he put on the brakes. Put on the brakes as that ball would have been shallow left field. So that would have been a big risk.
Yes.
The catcher, number 15, Ryder Sloss.
River had a just fantastically placed ball there, though. That shortstop was playing up the middle a little bit since Jaden was on second, and he just poked it right through that 5-6 hole where nobody was.
And River needed that one. That was a good one for River.
Hopefully the start of a good day for him.
Hopefully for the Golden Aces, this is the start of a real good day. Got runners on first and third, no out. Your leading batter is at the plate as Ryder Sloss is batting .507 overall, .476 in conference play. Now, folks, remember, when I say in conference play, we've only played 6 conference games. Today's conference game number 7, so it's not like we've played a lot of conference games. That ball's low and outside.
What was our most recent conference game that we played? Do you remember?
Well,
Has it been a minute?
Well, everything's been a minute whenever you got my rotting brain. As that ball is a pass ball. Gets past the catcher, and Jaden Smith scores.
Great example of good base running there. Put the ball in play, get on base, steal second, get moved over to third, and steal home standing up. All you can ask for right there.
But I believe our last game was against Robinson. And I wasn't able to make that one. I was driving a bus. But we won that ball game 8-3.
It's a good win.
So Ryder takes that pitch outside. It's going to be 3 balls and no strikes here. If he goes old school, he's going to study it all the way in. If he goes new school, who knows what's going to happen.
I'm an old school kid.
Good. Oh, got a balk. Balk is going to now move over River to third base. Umpires explaining to Peyton McGuire what exactly transpired there, and I think he bounced into it instead of coming set. Not sure, I wasn't watching fully, but that's kind of the gist that I got from it.
It's one part of baseball I don't entirely understand.
Here in the first inning, Marshall's bringing the infield in, as that's ball 4. So Ryder will take a walk, and we'll have runners on first and third. The pitcher, number 11, Asher Costin. So Asher Costin's coming to the plate, batting .391 overall, .421 in conference play.
Okay.
As that pitch just below the letters there, it's called strike one. So Asher's one of the few guys on the team that literally steps up his game in conference play.
It's a big thing to say.
As he puts the ball in play here, chance for two. They get the out at second, and Costin is safe at first, so it'll be a fielder's choice and a run scored.
It's big of Costin to be able to leg that out right there to get the RBI.
First baseman, number 13, Brendan Bowser. So that'll bring up Brendan Bowser to the plate, batting .382 on the season overall, .316 in conference play. Right-hander looks at the first pitch, curveball's up high for a ball. Right fielder's hugging that right field line quite a bit. I don't know.
There's a big gap over there in right center for sure.
And that's, I realize they don't know Brendan as well as I do, but Brendan's power and stroke goes right to that right center field gap.
See if Costin's going to get to show off the legs here then.
As that ball goes screaming down into the bullpen, foul ball. So 1 ball, 1 strike here to Bowser. Golden Aces already on top, 2-0 here in this conference game at Dee White Field. Asher Costin on first base. McGuire with the pickoff move. Costin gets back safely standing up.
4th pickoff attempt of this inning already.
You didn't even write that down. That's pretty impressive.
It's off the top of my head, yeah. I love aggressive base running, but they're picking off things they don't even need to.
Now Bowser's going to foul that one off to the third base dugout. So we're looking at 1 ball, 2 strikes on the count here. Here's where you definitely got to watch the ball and take it to that right center. Middle backside's what you're looking for here.
Looks like they're setting him up inside, though.
And the pitch. Curveball's high. Takes the glove off the catcher. And Asher Costin gets the stolen base. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bowser's got an opportunity at an RBIs. He's one of the leaders in RBIs. He and the next guy coming up here, Santiago Juanipa. So Costin at second base and the pitch. High and outside. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Do we still have an RBI race going on where lots of our guys?
We got 2 or 3 guys hanging right up there in the RBI race. Bowser pops it up out into the outfield. Aren't there 2 outs? No, there's just 1 out. Oh, did they drop it?
Ball dropped. There was no communication, just fell directly between the 2 outfielders.
What's the official scoring here?
Single.
Calling that a single. Nobody touched it?
Nobody touched it. Looked like there was either a miscommunication or some issues with the sun. Kind of looked like that right fielder might have called it and then lost it, and the center fielder just couldn't get there in time.
The shortstop, number 10, Santiago Juanipa. So runners at first and third, and I guarantee you Bowser's thinking stolen base here because Jaden Smith got a stolen base, and he wants to stay ahead of him.
Does he have more steals than Jaden does?
I think so.
Wow.
I'd have to look it up again. But first pitch there come in as a strike to Juanipa.
It's a really impressive stat line there for him then. Pitching, steals, all the RBIs.
Taking off there as that ball's low, and that'll be a stolen base. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Couple ducks on the pond here for Santiago Juanipa.
Bringing the infield in again.
Juanipa fouls it off, out of play down the right field line. As Juanipa, batting .426 on the season, .350 in conference play. And that's going to be strike 3 called right across the letters for out number 2. Second baseman, number 4, Logan Mobley. Speaking of another guy coming up to the plate, Logan Mobley, he's batting .308 on the season, .389 in conference play.
That's impressive. He's a sophomore too, right?
Sophomore.
That's huge as an underclassman.
Swung and miss on the first one. He's obviously been paying attention because that ball was just below the letters, and that's where you got to be swinging.
Hacking at that pitch. Looks like that center fielder might be a little shallow.
Yeah, that's what I've thought all inning long until we beat him, though, as that pitch is up high. So, yeah, looking at the stolen bases, Juanipa has 12. Bowser has 13. Jaden Smith has 11. Now, I don't know if those stats are up to date, as that's a swing and a miss there by Logan Mobley.
Another big hack. He's definitely trying to get a couple RBIs for himself here with those 2 ducks on the pond.
That would be a good thing right now because we're up 2-0. 4-0 looks even better.
Sure does, especially in the bottom of the first inning.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. And that's going to end the first inning of play. 2-0. The Mount Carmel Golden Aces on top of the Marshall Lions. We'll be back after these messages.
When it comes to running a business, every decision counts, just like every play on the field. At the First National Bank, we help you step up to the plate with confidence. If you need a line of credit for operating expenses, equipment financing, commercial real estate loans, or even oil production loans, we're here to back your next big move. Stop by and talk with our team today, because at the First National Bank, your business is a home run for our community.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Have your weather radio, have a flashlight with batteries in it, make sure your cell phone's charged, know where you're going to go when bad weather hits. Go to a lowest interior room in your house and wait the storm out. After the storm, if your power's out or if there's any kind of dangerous situation or anything like that, call Mount Carmel Public Utility Company. As you go outside to survey the damage a little bit, just make sure to stay away from down power lines.
Welcome back here to Dee White Field. Golden Aces on top 2-0 after 1 inning of play. Golden Aces, they got through 7 batters there in that first inning and had an opportunity. Could have done some more damage, but a couple strikeouts to end the inning and still put up a crooked number. I'll take it every time.
Absolutely, especially in the first inning. It's so important to build that lead early, get the momentum in your direction.
Well, the thing I liked there in that first inning, Asher Costin was on from the get-go. So when he comes out throwing like that, just stay focused, Mr. Costin, just stay focused.
Especially after he has a good at-bat like that and gets a run through. I know sometimes it's hard for pitchers to return out there after having a bad at-bat, but he should be all right.
Leading off from Marshall, center fielder number 12, Reed Ramey. So another left-handed bat here for the Marshall Lions coming to plate to start the top of the second inning. Reed Ramey. He plays center field. As noticed, Jaden Smith is also playing. Well, he's backing up a little bit now. First pitch swung on and missed. So as we were talking about here, when we just come back from the commercials, Asher Costin has been locked in, and I like it. Don't stop. I hope I haven't jinxed it. As that ball's going to be shallow right field. Coming in is Wade Keepus making the catch. So that'll be out number 1. Exactly the same way we started the top of the first, in case you weren't with us. It was a fly out to right field. DH number 5, Eli Thompson.
You don't see this often where your DH appears a little smaller than your center fielder is.
First pitch right down the middle from Asher Costin. Rinse and repeat, Asher. Rinse and repeat.
Love to see it for sure.
So I'm not quite certain why Peyton McGuire doesn't bat. I just don't know. I don't follow Marshall enough to know, but he's a good athlete, Peyton McGuire is. As there'll be 2 balls and a strike here to Thompson.
I think that's the fun part about high school is you get to see the diversity of kids as athletes, like following them between each sport.
So that pitch just below the letters for a strike. So 2 balls, 2 strikes here now.
It's the pitch of the day right there, hanging out around the letters.
Let's go to keep this game moving. So that pitch is high and outside. Full count.
Hopefully between that and the Aces scoring runs, this will be a good quick game.
I can go with that. It's a Monday, long week, and we need to save some pitches too. As that's strike 3 on the inside corner.
Rinse and repeat.
Yeah.
That was a beautiful pitch from Costin.
So far, this inning has been rinse and repeat. From the first inning, it was a fly out to 9 and then a backwards K. Let's see what's going to happen here. First baseman, number 3, Liam Kine. So Liam Kine steps in, first baseman, wears number 3 on his jersey. As he's going to put the ball in play, River Dasher's going to come up with it and drops it. So that'll be an E5. See, I just knew I was going to jinx something somewhere sometime. I'm going to blame that on you, Selby.
I think you can, because the words that were about to come out of my mouth were easy scoop.
The catcher, number 4, Gavin Probst.
I was about to talk about how River's making the play look easy, and it just jinxed the whole thing.
Well, and in pregame, he was eating everything up down there like a vacuum cleaner. So that pitch is just up a little bit.
I feel like that happens sometimes with those slow rollers, though. You're trying to get the ball out of your glove a little extra quick, and then it just flies out.
Swing and a miss there from Gavin Probst. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Little to no lead over there at first base.
2 outs. With a left-hander on the mound, a lot of times in high school, you're going to see they'll shorten up big time because they're scared to death. When all you got to do when you're leading off, watch the belly button. That belly button comes at you, he's coming. I don't care about anything else. As that's a strike on the inside corner. But if you watch a left-hander's belly button, that'll give you the whole story for when to take off, when not to take off, when to get back, etc. Swing and a miss for the strikeout.
There we go, rinse and repeat. Another strikeout for Asher Costin. That's 6 on the game so far, total between the 2 teams.
So after 1.5 innings, it's 2-0. Golden Aces on top, and they're coming to bat. We'll be back after these messages.
I chose Wabash Valley College because I didn't really know what I wanted to do right after high school, and today I can say it was the best decision that I could have made. When I was here, I had the chance to join different clubs and to take a couple different classes, and I really expanded on my interests. In my classes, I learned what I liked, and I learned what I didn't like. So I did get to meet new friends. I joined a bunch of clubs, practiced some leadership skills, and kind of gradually grew into adulthood here, and so I'm very grateful for that. My name is Jonathan Leach. I graduated in 2013 from Wabash Valley College, and that's why this was the best decision for me.
Spring into great deals at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Lease a Jeep Wrangler for only $340 a month, or a Ram 1500 with 2.9% financing for 72 months and up to $13,000 off. See them all at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Steve Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel, Illinois has an outstanding service department. With free pickup and delivery, we'll make sure your vehicle runs perfectly at an affordable price. Come see us today or view our service specials at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Welcome back here to Dee White Field. Going to the bottom of the 2nd inning, it's the Mount Carmel Golden Aces 2, the Marshall Lions 0 here in Little Illini Conference play. So with that, folks, I need to also tell you that Sports Boosters, make sure you get your Queen of Spades money paid this week. They'll be drawing Wednesday morning, and I will say that's a paid advertisement. Tim Willis pays me $50 a week to say it, and Doug Spear pays me $75, so, you know, doing pretty well on that. Now let's see if they pay up. I know what my bet's on. That'd be probably the only time you would bet, Selby.
I was going to say, listen, maybe I will become a gambler for something like that.
That'd be an easy one. No go from those two. The DH, number 23, Wes Stoll. So Wes Stoll coming to the plate. been hitting the ball pretty well in JV from what I understand, and they're giving him an opportunity here at the varsity level. I think he's hit a couple home runs maybe in JV ball. So Wes Stoll's getting to play DH. He's DHing for the left fielder Cole Carmichael, as that pitch was left upstairs. So 2 balls, no strikes.
Checked the swing there, but he did not.
If they would have just turned around and asked me, I could have told them.
Yeah, seriously, I would have let him know too.
I tell you, right after this pitch here, as that's a swing and a miss, and he gets a hold of that, and he's got a shot to take one out of the yard.
Absolutely, he swung at that pitch.
I moved to Edwards County in 2002. Lori Snidel was one of the first people I met down in Edwards County. Her son was my starting quarterback. I got into broadcasting because of her older son, Nick. Michael Snidel's the head coach now of baseball over at Edwards County. He was my quarterback. Prototypical, you know, just 6'3", 225.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I loved it.
Nice to have.
Quarterback, defensive end, as Stoll puts that ball in play out into right field, and it's going to be caught this time by the right fielder. So 1 out, and that'll bring Wade Keepus to the plate. The right fielder, number 7, Wade Keepus.
It's a tough ball, but honestly, he has the right idea. Just put it up in the air to right field and just see. I mean, he kind of got a 50-50 shot right now so far.
And that's the problem out there in right field, the sun field. So yeah, Lori Snidel for 3 years was my football mom. She was the one that organized and ran everything for me, and then I started coaching Legion ball, and she took care of that too. Good family. Seton Snidel worked for Wabash Valley FS.
Tim Wills talks about that with the Zimmerman family, about how she was just their team mom for years.
Pitch from McGuire is going to be a little low to Wade Keepus. 2 balls, 1 strike here. Bottom of the 2nd inning. Looking to get on to set up the table for the top of the order. So Keepus fouls it off down the right field line again and out of play. So I was told Lori would be listening today, so I wanted to make sure to give her a little shout out, a little encouragement.
Well, that's sweet. Seems like a great lady.
Curveball. Ooh, that was a pitch I think that Peyton McGuire wanted. And it was a good pitch. Just come in a little low across the plate.
That was a pretty pitch, and I don't think me or Wade were expecting that pitch to come across.
And that'll be ball 4.
I like that pitch sequence there from they'll come with the hard stuff after that curveball he just threw, but
Center fielder, number 5, Jaden Smith.
just got a tough outcome there.
So Jaden Smith comes to the plate now. Got on base by an error by the shortstop. He did score the first run of the game. Got Keepus on first base. 1 out. McGuire working out of the stretch. Curveball, a strike across the black of the outside corner. Oh, ball got past him. Let's go. Here we go. And the ball goes into the dugout, so that he gets to stay. He gets the 1 base.
I was just about to say, with the amount of times that he's been trying to pick off, I cannot believe that he's not trying to throw at Wade Keepus, who seems to be trying to draw a throw, if anything, and it seems like he got what he wanted.
Well, he drew a throw, and that just happened to be the first one that went wild on him today. So now Jaden Smith with an opportunity with a duck on the pond. Puts the ball in play, big hop, candy hop to the second baseman, throws to first for the out. So that'll be a 4-3. And Keepus moves up to third base now, and it'll be up to River Dasher to get in that run. The third baseman, number 9, River Dasher. So River Dasher now at the plate. Had a base hit to left field his first time, right in the 5-6 hole. I remembered something.
He's going to hit a real well-placed ball, and honestly, that right fielder's hugging that in the line a little bit. I'd love to see another well-placed ball here out in that right center gap, or honestly, even the left center one. He's got big gaps out there set up for him.
Well, the thing is, that left fielder's playing so shallow. There's a curveball in there. River's taking 2 pitches now. It only takes one, Riv. Just takes one, but he gets a hold of one. That left fielder's not going to have a chance, and River can run. You know, I think it was a movie called A River Runs Through It. Well, River can run right through it in a hurry. Wade Keepus on at third base, standing down there in the shade. He's afraid of getting a tan. Pitch is high and outside for ball 1. So again, the Golden Aces, they're averaging 7.5 runs per game, 9 hits per game. Puts the ball in play, and here goes River. Get down the baseline. Third baseman picks it up and barely got him. He's out at first base. So after 2 innings of play, it'll be the Golden Aces 2, the Marshall Lions 0. We'll be back after these messages.
My name is Alexis Johnson. I'm from Brookston, Indiana, and I'm in the physical therapy assistant program at Wabash Valley College. Some of the hands-on activities we have in the physical therapy assistant program is we work on each other, getting that practice in the school setting, and then we also go to clinicals. We go out and work on actual patients with actual employees and just getting hands-on with your patients. After graduating, I plan on going back to my community, working in a hospital setting, maybe a nursing home, and just helping those people around me.
811, if you're not familiar with that, it's a Julie program in the state of Illinois. It's actually nationwide, but that's a free service. The utilities take care of that. Customer wanting to dig or plant flowers or fence posts or something like that, call that service. Give us 2 business days. That's the law, 2 business days notice. We'll come out and we'll locate all the underground utilities in your area and make sure that you know where you're able to dig and you can dig safely, and we're protected and you're protected that way.
Welcome back here to Dee White Field. It's the Mount Carmel Golden Aces 2, the Marshall Lions 0 in Little Illini Conference play. I'm Bob Bowser. Alongside me, Selby Patberg. We're watching some good baseball here to start out this day on a beautiful May day in the year 2026.
Woof.
That's a lot to say right there, isn't it?
That's a lot to say. I'll keep it more short and simple. It is just a beautiful day for baseball today.
Leading off for Marshall, number 24, the left fielder, Cage Stuckey. So the left fielder, Cage Stuckey, is going to come to the plate, and they've got the bullpen going a little bit down there as Garrett Pugh is warming up down there. So it'll be 8-9-1 here for the Marshall Lions. First pitch is hit out to left field foul territory. River Dasher goes over and drops it. So that'll be strike 1.
We got lots of room on our foul lines here. Not quite as much as we do over at the Bash, but still lots of room.
Well, and what River didn't realize there is that ball, with the wind, it's going to push it back toward him, and he just overran it a little bit.
It's also just got that righty spin on it. All righties balls aren't going to work really that direction, or they're going to try not to.
Pitch is just above the letters for a ball. So 1 ball, 1 strike here. We're at the top of the 3rd inning. 2-0 Golden Aces on top. Swing and a miss. Looks like he might be swinging about a 31-inch bat maybe, so he needed probably a 33 to be able to reach that one. Next pitch from Costin, high and outside, evens up the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. I still think Jaden Smith, based upon the order, is playing a little deep out there in center field, but he can run. I'll give it to him. He can run, and Santi can cover ground too. That's strike 3. Strike 3 looking. So 1 out. Bring up the 9-hole hitter, Tucker Osborne. Second baseman, number 2, Tucker Osborne.
Yeah, at the bottom of their lineup here, me personally, maybe it's also another old school thing of mine, I would also be playing a little bit more in right now. But my dad's rule was always, if they hit it over your head, tip your cap. Don't give away those little dinkers behind the shortstop.
Yep, you You don't want to give up the Texas leaguers as that pitch is swung on and missed. Kind of surprised we haven't seen somebody. You want to talk old school. How about dropping down a bunt here?
I love me some small ball.
Another swing and a miss. It'll be an 0-2 count. Want to make sure we mention it again. Get your Ace of Spades tickets. Wednesday morning is the drawing, and you can hear that on WSJD. As that's swung on, missed, Sloss will throw it down to Bowser, and that'll be the second out. So a K-2-3.
Is that 6 strikeouts for Costin through 3 innings right now?
6. Very good math.
I do my best.
Shortstop number 27, Branson Maskell. So that'll bring up the leadoff hitter, Branson Maskell. Flew out to right field in his first at bat. One of the few guys to actually put the ball in play so far. Slow curve did not come down. Got his hand underneath that one on the spin, so it kept it up more like a slider instead of getting it over for that 6-12. 12-6, I should say. Pitch is high on the fastball. Pitch is inside. That'll be 3 balls, no strikes. 2 outs here. In a tight ball game, those 2-out walks can come back to haunt you. Costin brings it in across the outside, third of the plate. So it's 3-1 count. That'll be ball 4. All right, so the right fielder, number 99, Max Welsh. So Max Welsh steps into the plate, struck out looking in his first at bat. That's the first walk of the day here for Asher Costin.
I was talking too much about his strikeouts.
It's all your fault. And if not, I'm going to say it is anyway.
I'll take it.
That ball bounces, hits off the mask of Ryder Sloss. The runner will advance up to second base. So now they've got a scoring opportunity here with 2 outs in the top of the 3rd inning. So Branson Maskell is out at second base. At the bat is Max Welsh. Pitch is outside. 3 balls, no strikes. Step off the back of the mound here. Deep breath and let's go get him. Let's go.
Rinse and repeat. Go attack.
Costin comes set, delivers, and that'll be ball 4. So back-to-back walks here with 2 outs. What that does give you is a force out at any base, but it's also going to bring up their 3-hole hitter, Garrett Pugh, who I believe also leads the conference in home runs. Third baseman, number 21, Garrett Pugh.
Smith is deepening out, so seems to add up.
Garrett struck out looking in his first at bat. Right now it's a force at any base here for the Golden Aces. So that pitch goes all the way to the backstop. And right now, Asher's got to mentally get reset here and find his mechanics. For the Golden Aces, when they come up in the bottom of the 3rd, they'll have 3, 4, 5 coming up and 6. So 3, 4, 5, 6. If somebody gets on, that's good for at least a run. So the pitch from Costin, swung on, hit out to left field, and it gets past the left fielder, and we don't hustle after it. You got to hustle after the ball, son. So that ball hung up in the air, and we should have caught it. It's going to be a base hit in the air.
Wow, tying up the ball game there.
Center fielder, number 12, Reed Ramey. So on a ball that hung up, I mean, it was really fisted out there into left field, and had a chance. That ball should have been caught. It was in the air long enough. It should have been caught.
Absolutely. I mean, I understand as an outfielder, those line drives are really hard to read, but he took enough time. He had to get that ball.
So Reed Ramey at the plate, center fielder. Last at bat, he flew out to right field. So now we're going to have a timeout called by the Golden Aces as Ryder Sloss is going to go out and talk to Asher Costin. So brand new ball game here, 2-2. And, you know, I told you those two-out walks have a tendency to come back and bite you.
Absolutely.
And both of those runs that scored were two-out walks. We had strikeout, strikeout, then walk, walk, and then a single and an error that scored both runs. So Costin comes set, delivers. Swing and a miss. Tell you what, you know where this pitch is going to go? I've been watching the young man, Mr. Ramey here, swing the bat. He loves the high pitch.
He loves the high pitch, and he loves to try to yank the ball.
And that's unusual for a left-hander. Usually lefties love the low pitch.
I'm a low and outside girl myself, typically. Or at least I was in high school.
Costin comes set. Delivers. Ball put in play. Bowser fields it, steps on the bag, and that'll end the top of the third inning. It's 2-2, brand new ball game. We'll be back after these messages.
Are you living with chronic conditions or finding it hard to manage your health at home? If you're 18 or older, have a primary care provider through Wabash General Hospital, and live in Wabash, Edwards, White, or Lawrence County, our community paramedics can help. Get support in the comfort of your home, including follow-up care, home safety and medication education, vital sign checks, disease management support, and resource connections. Our certified paramedics will work with your doctor to provide non-emergent care to keep you healthy at home. Ask your WGH primary care provider for a referral to community paramedicine.
Hi, I'm Tony. I graduated Wabash Valley College in Mount Carmel, and it was the best decision ever. It gave me the opportunity to go on the air almost immediately. Within about a week of starting the broadcasting program at Wabash Valley College, I was a DJ on 89.1 WVJC, and that on-air experience was invaluable to my future career and hiring potential.
Welcome back here to Dee White Field, where it's all tied up 2 apiece in this LIC affair, Little Illini Conference, as the Marshall Lions got a couple walks there with 2 outs, and then a base hit in the air, and scored both runs. Now we're tied up, and it's a brand new ball game. So Peyton McGuire has new life out there as the pitcher for Marshall, and that's going to bring up 3-4-5 for the Golden Aces, starting with the catcher, Ryder Sloss. The catcher, number 15, Ryder Sloss. Well, Ryder Sloss, in one swing of the bat, can change the complexion of this ball game.
And I'd love to see him do so. Aces could really use a chance to get their momentum back going their way.
Pops it up on the infield. We'll see the outfit. That ball may get pushed out a little bit with the wind. And the second baseman makes the one-handed catch, and that's going to be out number 1. Pitcher, number 11, Asher Costin. So Asher Costin comes to the plate, and his first at bat grounded into a fielder's choice, 4-6. Did score a run. As that ball's hit hard, two-hopper right at the second baseman. Flips it over to the first baseman for out number 2. Number 13, the first baseman, Brendan Bowser. So Brendan Bowser comes to the plate. Got a gift of a base hit in the first inning with a pop out to Sunfield in right field. That pitch is low. So let's see if this time we can hit a line drive. Leave no doubt. Herman, leave no doubt. And we're going to ground it right back to the pitcher. So that'll be the third out, and we'll head to the top of the fourth inning. 2-2 is our score. We'll be back after these messages.
Spring into great deals at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Lease a Jeep Wrangler for only $340 a month, or a Ram 1500 with 2.9% financing for 72 months and up to $13,000 off. See them all at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Steve Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel, Illinois has an outstanding service department. With free pickup and delivery, we'll make sure your vehicle runs perfectly at an affordable price. Come see us today or view our service specials at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
As a faculty member, Wabash Valley College was the best decision ever. I've always been excited to return back to Wabash Valley as an employee to inspire students the way I was inspired when I went to school here. And what I love is the sense of community that I have with my coworkers and being able to provide that to our students.
Welcome back to Dee White Field. We're all tied up here, 2-2, going into the top of the fourth inning. Asher Costin on the bump for the Golden Aces here today. Ryder Sloss behind the plate. River Dashers at third base. Santiago Juanipa at shortstop. Logan Mobley at second base. Brendan Bowser at first base. Cole Carmichael's out in left field. Jaden Smith in center field. And Wade Keepus in right field. So coming to the bat is going to be the 5 hole. So 5, 6, 7 for Marshall. The DH, number 5, Eli Thompson. So Eli Thompson will lead it off here in the top of the fourth inning, struck out looking in his first at bat. He's the DH for the pitcher, Peyton McGuire. First pitch is high for a ball. As once again, Pugh is down pitching, Garrett Pugh, the third baseman. He's also a big basketball player for him. He and McGuire, starting basketball players for Marshall.
Just big-time athletes for the program.
2 balls, no strikes here, and the pitch. It's going to be fouled off out of play behind us.
My car's back there, so I'm hoping it kind of stays a little tight.
Well, if you park back there, you earned it.
I didn't feel like walking all the way from over the picnic areas over there.
Yeah, I know. It stinks to be young. That pitch is high, so it's 3 balls, 1 strike.
Coming straight from softball, I was nervous I was going to be late, so I was just parking and getting here as fast as possible. Saw an open spot back there and took my opportunity and chances.
Pitch is inside. That'll be ball 4. Brings up Liam Kime. First baseman, number 3, Liam Kime. Kime got on in his first at bat. It was an E5. River made a nice play coming in on it, just couldn't transfer it out of the glove. As a swing and a miss there on the first pitch.
I would throw that exact pitch again.
Yeah, you keep it right out there 2 to 3 inches off the plate and they'll keep swinging.
Mm-hmm.
That pitch is right in there for a strike on the inside corner. So an 0-2 count here to the first baseman, Liam Kime, another basketball player for them. Swing and a miss, strike 3.
There's that pitch again, just like you said.
You know, they literally have 1 hit in this game. 1.
Just like you said with those 2 out walks.
Catcher number 4, Gavin Probst. So Probst bunts. It's caught by Sloss. Throw to Bowser. And they got him. It's a double play. So that's going to be a 2-3 double play on the failed bunt attempt. And we're going to go to the bottom of the fourth inning. 2-2, all tied up here, bringing up 6, 7, and 8 for the Golden Aces. We'll be back after these messages.
Have your weather radio, have a flashlight with batteries in it, make sure your cell phone's charged, know where you're going to go when bad weather hits. Go to a lowest interior room in your house and wait the storm out. After the storm, if your power's out or if there's any kind of dangerous situation or anything like that, call Mount Carmel Public Utility Company. As you go outside to survey the damage a little bit, just make sure to stay away from down power lines.
I chose Wabash Valley College because I didn't really know what I wanted to do right after high school. And today I can say it was the best decision that I could have made. When I was here, I had the chance to join different clubs and to take a couple different classes, and I really expanded on my interests. In my classes, I learned what I liked and I learned what I didn't like. So I did get to meet new friends. I joined a bunch of clubs, practiced some leadership skills, and kind of gradually grew into adulthood here. And so I'm very grateful for that. My name is Jonathan Leach. I graduated in 2013 from Wabash Valley College, and that's why this was the best decision for me.
Welcome back here to Dee White Field, where we're all tied up 2 apiece between the Mount Carmel Golden Aces and the Marshall Lions. I'm Bob Bowser. Alongside me, Selby Patberg. As the Golden Aces jumped out to a 2-0 lead in the first inning, and then Marshall, in the top of the third, they were able to tie it up after they got a couple walks and then a single and an error, and was able to get those 2 runs across the plate. So right now here in the early going, Asher Costin pitching really well for the Golden Aces. He's got 7 strikeouts now. He had 6, and then Selby snake bit him. Copperhead.
I know. I'm going to have to shut my mouth again. I tried to be quiet for an inning there, and unfortunately, it didn't really help.
Sweet potato pie and shut my mouth. The shortstop, number 10, Santiago Juanipa. So that's going to bring up Santiago Juanipa. Struck out looking in his first at bat, so guarantee you, Santi loves to swing the stick. So he gets one in there and he's going to get after it, because that pitch was just a little bit high. Now, I'm telling you, that left fielder is playing so shallow. If we don't take advantage of that today, then that's shame on us. That pitch is inside.
They're begging for him to take advantage of it with an inside pitch right there.
I don't know. When I see a kid playing that shallow, high school varsity, you got to pull the ball. Curved ball, left it up just a little bit, so it's 3 balls and no strikes.
Think he's going to be old school or new school here?
Well, Santi has a tendency, he'll swing. Nope.
Frozen like a statue.
Studied it all the way in. He throws another one like that. If Mr. McGuire throws another one, Santi's going to put a hurting on it.
Hopefully taking care of this left field issue we're talking about.
There it is. Oh, it got fisted a little bit. Kime tosses it to his pitching mate McGuire, and that's going to be out number 1. Second baseman, number 4, Logan Mobley. So Logan Mobley's going to come to the plate. Struck out in his first at bat. 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Golden Aces just haven't got that offense going quite yet. Still a little graduation weekend hangover as that curveball comes in for a strike.
First inning, we just did a good job of stringing the good things together for sure.
Put the ball in play. On the swing there. So that'll be no balls, 2 strikes here to Logan Mobley, as they did call that one on the swing. Next pitch from McGuire. Curveball, low and outside. Boy, I just keep looking up, and the first place my eye goes is right there out to left field. Fouled off. Head coach Tyler Browning comes up with that one. Golden Aces need to get this victory here today just to stay in the conversation. I know Alney is playing today, and I'm not certain who. They're playing Paris, as that ball sails just a bit high. So we're bringing out the old Major League movie. Have you seen that movie?
I'm sure I have, but I can't
Oh,
think
come
of it.
on. If you don't know what it is, then you're not a softball player.
Hey now, hey now.
Curveball, swing and a miss for a strikeout. That'll be 2 outs here for the Golden Aces. Number 23, the DH, Wes Stoll.
This is the call-up that we're giving a chance, right? The one's been doing real
Yep.
good on JV.
Yep.
See if he can take advantage of this left field situation.
Well, Coach is making a timeout here, and it looks like we're going to have a pitching change. So with that pitching change, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back after these couple of messages. 2-2 here in the bottom of the 4th inning. We'll be back after these messages.
Hi, I'm Tony. I graduated Wabash Valley College in Mount Carmel, and it was the best decision ever. It gave me the opportunity to go on the air almost immediately. Within about a week of starting the broadcasting program at Wabash Valley College, I was a DJ on 89.1 WVJC, and that on-air experience was invaluable to my future career and hiring potential.
Are you living with chronic conditions or finding it hard to manage your health at home? If you're 18 or older, have a primary care provider through Wabash General Hospital, and live in Wabash, Edwards, White, or Lawrence County, our community paramedics can help. Get support in the comfort of your home, including follow-up care, home safety and medication education, vital sign checks, disease management support, and resource connections. Our certified paramedics will work with your doctor to provide non-emergent care to keep you healthy at home. Ask your WGH primary care provider for a referral to community paramedicine.
Welcome back here to Dee White Field. 2-2, bottom of the 4th inning, 2 outs. We just had a pitching change for Marshall, as Peyton McGuire, the starting pitcher, will go to third base, I believe. Third baseman Garrett Pugh will come to the mound. And Wes Stoll will be at the plate. So right now, Selby, this is a ball game. Starts off a long week here for the Golden Aces, as tomorrow they'll non-conference go to Flora. Non-conference on Wednesday at Harrisburg. Then on Thursday, they'll be back home for Edwards County. And on Friday, it'll be at home against Gibson Southern. So right now, Wes Stoll is going to step in the box.
See if he can take advantage of this shallow left fielder. He's jogging right back over to the same place we've been complaining about.
Yeah.
It's like everybody's a little shallow right now.
Curveball is down in the dirt, so ball 1. Waiting on the ball to get picked up from the backstop there.
Yelling at the ball boy for not wearing a helmet.
Ball 2 in the dirt. Well, if we get Stoll and keep us on base, that gets us back up to the top of the order.
I'm kind of hoping if nobody does it before him, that Asher Costin just takes the ball oppo and gets to running.
Swing and a miss there by Wes Stoll, as he's taking a hack. He's not afraid to take a hack. Pitch from Pugh. Inside corner for a strike. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. All the way to the backstop, so it's 3 balls, 2 strikes. So right now, granted it's 3-2 count, so you can't be real patient. You've got to know your strike zone, and anything close, you got to put it in play.
Absolutely, especially that ball with the letters.
That's ball 4. So Wes Stoll gets on with a walk. And that'll bring up Wade Keepus. The right fielder, number 7, Wade Keepus. So Wade Keepus comes up to the plate. He walked last time.
Two outs, looking to do some damage.
Foul tip into the catcher's glove, so that'll be strike 1. Took a nice little hack right there. comes set in the pitch. Keepus fouls it into the third base dugout.
Getting a little breezy down here.
Quit your complaining. You can go out and run a couple laps in between innings.
Hey, we'll see. I don't know if I'm quick enough for that ad break.
Pitch is a little low. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Wade Keepus in the bottom of the 4th inning. Pitch is high, 2-2 count. If we can get another ball here, that will get the merry-go-round going.
Hopefully we can rinse and repeat just for our sake this time.
Well, a caught stealing there for Wes Stoll. What that'll do is that'll bring Wade Keepus to lead off in the 5th inning now. So after 4 innings of play, it is the Mount Carmel Golden Aces 2, the Marshall Lions 2. We'll be back after these messages.
Steve Faulkner Automotive has awesome May deals. Get a 26 F-150 employee pricing for all with up to over $8,400 off. Or lease a new Maverick for as low as $366 a month. See them all at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com. Now at Steve Faulkner Automotive, lease a new Pacifica for $399 a month. Or Grand Cherokee L with 0% interest, no payments for 90 days, and up to over $5,400 off. Go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com and come see us today.
As a faculty member, Wabash Valley College was the best decision ever. I've always been excited to return back to Wabash Valley as an employee to inspire students the way I was inspired when I went to school here. And what I love is the sense of community that I have with my coworkers and being able to provide that to our students.
Welcome back here to Dee White Field. Asher Costin still on the mound for the Golden Aces. It's 2-2, all tied up here in LIC action as we head to the top of the 5th inning. Now, Selby, you mentioned earlier in the broadcast that you had finals this past week. Ace them all?
Well, they're actually supposed to be this week. I just got screwed and had to take them on Friday and today since we take off for our conference play tomorrow.
You get them done then.
I did get them
But
done.
that's not the question.
And I
asked
did
you.
ace them all.
All
I
right.
think I haven't gotten my manager accounting one back quite yet, but
Ground ball going to be to the second baseman Mobley. 3 hops, picks it up, and throws it past Bowser. So that'll be an E4, and he's going to move all the way up to second base on the air.
just in a rush when there was no reason to be there.
Second baseman number 2, Tucker Osborne. So that'll bring up Tucker Osborne, the 9-hole hitter, struck out his first time. I'm looking for a bunt here. Got a runner at second base. You got a chance to get him to third base with 1 out.
I'm doing it too. Yep.
Ball's bunted. It's going to die in the grass. Sloss gets it. Throws the first to Bowser. Nobody covering home. So the bunt is successful.
Stayed fair, and that was very well executed by them.
So there's 1 out. Runner at third base, and the top of the order's coming up. Shortstop number 27, Branson Maskell. So Branson Maskell's at the plate. Flew out to right his first at bat. Walked and scored in his second at bat. Foul ball straight back at me. If I put my left hand down and the fence wasn't in the way, I'd have caught it.
I mean, I wouldn't go if I'd go that far and say you catch it, but it would have hit your hand at
Oh,
least.
Selby, I thought I taught you better than that. Costin comes set and delivers. High and inside. Keeping his eyeballs moving. Little high, little low. Keep the eyeballs a-moving right there. Get his feet a-dancing a little bit, too.
Get in his head a little bit.
That pitch is a little low. 2 balls, 1 strike. 1 out. So right now for the Golden Aces, need to hold this runner at third base. Not much of a lead there at third. Swing and a miss on a high inside pitch. Their left-handers, it must look like a beach ball coming up there because they love swinging at that high pitch.
I feel like that's not typical. I guess I don't know anything about baseball on this side of it, but lefty-lefty matchups in softball are the hardest matchup in the game. I can't imagine just...
Yeah, it is. I agree with you. As that ball is popped up, River Dasher is all over that one and makes the catch. So that's perfect. As now we have 2 outs.
That is exactly what you're looking for at that pitch.
Number 99, right fielder, Max Welsh.
Especially in that situation.
So Max Welsh, another lefty, comes up. He's the 2-hole, struck out and walked, and scored a run. So he scored the 2nd run. Swing, grounded over to the second baseman. Mobley fields it, throws it to Bowser, and that'll be the final out of the top of the 5th inning. Still 2-2. Golden Aces coming to bat. It's time to wake them bats up. Let's go, boys.
When it comes to running a business, every decision counts, just like every play on the field. At the First National Bank, we help you step up to the plate with confidence. If you need a line of credit for operating expenses, equipment financing, commercial real estate loans, or even oil production loans, we're here to back your next big move. Stop by and talk with our team today. Because at the First National Bank, your business is a home run for our community.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
I chose Wabash Valley College because I didn't really know what I wanted to do right after high school, and today I can say it was the best decision that I could have made. When I was here, I had the chance to join different clubs and to take a couple different classes, and I really expanded on my interests. In my classes, I learned what I liked and I learned what I didn't like. So I did get to meet new friends. I joined a bunch of clubs, practiced some leadership skills, and kind of gradually grew into adulthood here, and so I'm very grateful for that. My name is Jonathan Leach. I graduated in 2013 from Wabash Valley College, and that's why this was the best decision for me.
Welcome back here to Dee White Field. Bottom of the 5th inning, 2-2, all tied up between the Mount Carmel Golden Aces and the Marshall Lions in Little Illini Conference play. And Selby, it's been one of those games, not a whole lot of baseball being played out in the field. It's been a lot of strikeouts, and when the ball's been put in play, it's not been put in play very hard.
Absolutely, and we've had a couple walks, too, that have just been very influential for this game.
Well, for the Golden Aces, you know, they got on base. Very first hitter of the game, Jaden Smith, got on with an error, and then River Dasher, after a stolen base, gets a single, and then the Golden Aces get another chance as Bowser pops it out to right field. You had Asher Costin on base, and he had moved up on a stolen base. They drop it in Sunfield, and then the Golden Aces were able to score, I believe, on a wild pitch.
Yes.
So we're headed to the bottom of the 5th inning here. As for the Marshall Lions, they've had 1 hit all game.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. 1 stinking hit.
And 2 ugly walks.
There's your movie reference again. The right fielder, number 7, Wade Keepus.
But yeah, kind of like you were saying, that first inning was just an opportunity inning and just good baseball taking advantage of errors. Just putting the ball in play and doing something with it.
Well, and then they took advantage of a couple walks with 2 outs.
Absolutely.
2 out walks kill you. That pitch is a little low for a ball. On the mound, got the relief pitcher in already for the Marshall Lions as Garrett Pugh is on the mound as that pitch is inside. 2 balls, no strikes. Wade turns into a leadoff hitter right here for 1-2-3.
And is it just me, or does Pugh look like he's throwing pretty hard?
He looks like he's bringing it a little bit. That pitch on the outside corner, just above the knees for a strike.
I think he's just got a good tempo to him, too. He doesn't take very much time between pitches.
That ball is held on to that one a little too tight. Now it's 3 balls and a strike, and that's called hitter's delight right there. You got 1 pitch, 1 spot. You're looking 1 pitch, 1 spot. Pitch on the outside corner.
Not the spot he was looking for.
Nope. And that's a good take. That ball's in the dirt, so Keepus gets on base. Center fielder, number 5, Jaden Smith. So Jaden Smith now comes up to the plate. Jaden got on by an error with the shortstop and grounded out to the second baseman. So it's high time that Mr. Smith goes to Washington and gets a base hit. Pickoff move as Keepus gets back at first base. I really want to announce when he comes up, Wade not playing for Keepus, because on the road they call him Keeps. Why, I don't know, is another pickoff move by Pugh.
Oh, you mean the other announcers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll announce him as Keeps. It's like, do you not see the ES on there?
Who knows?
First pitch is just a little bit high to Jaden Smith. I think Jaden was kind of expecting that to be a strike. I was expecting it to be a strike.
I was expecting that to be a strike. Once again, I guess they could have just turned around and asked us, but...
That's okay. I'll take the ball.
So, yeah, I mean, I appreciate it.
Keep us with a big lead over there. 1-0 count. And time called by the batter, Jaden Smith, as Mr. Pugh was going to make him stand there and wait, or going to see if he could get keep us to lose his focus at first base. So another pickoff move. I wouldn't mind seeing one of those go sailing over to the fence over there down around the bullpen.
I couldn't agree more with that.
Maybe Wade could, it gets down there far enough, Wade could get around to third base too.
That's what I was hoping for as well, just legging it out.
Foul ball out of play.
Not happy about that, but honestly, that's better than it being popped up to the infield. Might as well let it go foul and give yourself another opportunity.
Yep.
Especially with that left fielder playing where he is and the speed that's on the bases and up to bat.
Another pickoff attempt there, and it gets past him. Here we go. Get on your wheels. Get on your wheels. Get going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. And there goes Keepus all the way around to third base. Changes the complexion of this inning now. Got your leadoff guy on third base. Leadoff hitter at the plate. It'll be a 1-1 count for Jaden Smith, and he'll have an opportunity to bring in an RBI here.
With no outs, that is huge.
Well, Scarecrow, you keep playing with matches, you will get burned. That ball, wild pitch. And now Wade Keepus is going to come in to score.
Great baseball, just like we're saying. Aces taking advantage once again.
That's great baseball for the Golden Aces. For Marshall,
horrible baseball.
Their coach would not be happy. You give up, you got a walk, and then a two-base throwing error on the pickoff, and then a wild pitch.
I'm scrappy. I love nothing more than that. I think that is the most important part of the game of both baseball and softball.
Big swing and a miss there by Jaden Smith, and I agree with you.
Get that other team upset. Make them make errors and make them soak in the errors that they just made.
Get things moving and see what happens.
Absolutely.
Curveball just outside.
Oh.
I guess I never saw the signal from the first base umpire.
I don't.
So that'll be a strikeout. Third baseman, number 9, River Dasher. So River Dasher comes to the plate. He's got a single to left field and grounded out to third base. So River, first pitch, swing and a miss. And boy, if he got a hold of that one might have gone all the way out to my house.
Well, we're speaking things into existence here. I've got a good feeling about this left field ball.
So that's curveball is just a little bit outside.
Ready to see somebody put a ball out there and just run.
Another curveball in the dirt. Pitching staff for Marshall, they love them curveballs, don't they? Two balls, one strike to River Dasher. Ball 3, as Mr. Pugh's having troubles with the mound. He doesn't like the mound. And I tell you what, there's nothing harder to deal with than your opposing pitcher is left-handed, because they're going to have a different landing spot than what you would have. And now you get multiple holes on the mound. That pitch is a ball inside, so Dasher gets on with a walk. That'll bring up Ryder Sloss. Catcher number 15, Ryder Sloss.
Pew's letting the frustration get to him, and it seems like the wheels might be falling off just a little bit. Aces really need to capitalize here, and they'll probably see a full-blown come apart.
Pinch runner for the Golden Aces, number 1, Keegan Linson. So Keegan Linson's going to come in to pinch run for River Dasher. And folks, while you're sitting there saying, what? What are we doing? Well, I agree with you, but River's going to warm up the pitch. So Ryder fouls the first one off, straight back.
All over it.
He's got to get his hands going through the zone a little bit. His hands are a little slow right now. He's got to will it into existence. Get those hands through the zone quickly. Little pop to it. Curveball is high. As Linson, the pinch runner, on at first base. There's only one out here. Golden Aces have taken a 3-2 lead. Another foul ball.
Pew quick pitching a little bit out there.
That's twice it's happened. In college ball, they'll stop and say, and they'll make that signal. You got to look at them. As that's a swing by Sloss out into left field, and that ball is going to drop. So get to second base, Keegan, and he does. So I don't know why the center fielder wasn't there. We'll get the official scoring here right after we make this announcement here of Asher Costin coming to the plate. Pitcher number 11, Asher Costin.
Hit.
So they called that a hit because the left fielder had to run clear into center field territory to try to make that play. So that ball's down in the dirt. Catcher makes a nice stop. Asher Costin on the day is grounded into a fielder's choice with an RBI and also grounded to so he's grounded out to second base both times. Now this time he's going to ground it to the shortstop. Shortstop gets it and throws to the second baseman for the force out. So it'll be a 6-4 fielder's choice. First baseman, number 13, Brendan Bowser. So now you got first and third with 2 outs here. Brendan Bowser at the plate. Again, one of your leading RBI players on the team. His first pitch swung on and missed. Inside fastball. So at least he was aggressive this time. I don't mind that swing right there. You get 3 of them.
Especially with Pew's
move.
wheels falling off a little bit.
Yeah, and he throws. I think we see another pickoff move or two, and we're going to see the wheels start churning out on the base paths by the Golden Aces.
Absolutely.
So Pew comes set. And the pitch. Strike on the outside corner. Now it's an 0-2 count, and Bowser's going to have to put the ball in play. As Asher Costin moved into scoring position, so there's 2 ducks on the pond.
And lots of green.
And there it is, base hit out to right field. Right fielder's got it, going to put the brakes on Costin, so it's just 1 RBI for Bowser, but that puts another run across the plate.
Perfectly placed ball there to right field by Bowser. That's exactly what you're looking for with a runner on third with 2 outs.
The shortstop, number 10, Santiago Juanipa. So runners on first and third. First pitch to Juanipa is inside for a ball. Bowser at first base, Costin at third.
Bowser might be looking to pick up another steal like you were talking about earlier. Think he's willing with 2 outs?
Oh, there's a chance. He hasn't got a good look yet as to what he wants to do. He likes getting that run and jump. I'm not a fan of it, but as there's strike 1, so 2 balls and a strike. Not exactly Sonny's pitch, so it was a good take. That was on the outer third, a little low. mean, it was above the knee, so it was a strike. It just wasn't his hit zone. Sonny leaves that one high. So it's 3 balls, 1 strike with 2 outs. I'd almost say take a pitch again here.
This is big time here. If it's not your go pitch, take it.
That ball's in the dirt, so it'll be ball 4, bases loaded.
Absolutely, and we watch as those wheels fall off just a little bit more.
Second baseman, number 4, Logan Mobley.
Be big time for Logan Mobley to be able to make something big happen here.
Well, Logan has struck out twice here so far today, so it's time to get off the schneid. Let's go. Pick up a couple RBIs. Ooh, he was all over that one, straight back.
Absolutely, he's ready to go. I mean, I think nobody more than yourself, when you've struck out twice, wants to make something happen.
And here recently, he's been hitting the ball and supplying some RBIs for the ball club. He had his average coming into the day all the way up to 308, 389 in conference play.
Wow.
Coming into the day. So bases are juiced here. Costin at third, Bowser at second, Juanipa at first. Pitch right down the middle for strike 2. So here we go. Logan Mobley at the plate for the Golden Aces. I smell a curveball in the dirt. Oh.
Good fight by Logan Mobley there.
Fouls that one off, out of play to the right side. So out of the windup, here goes Pugh. Curveball, strike 3. So after 5 innings of play, it's the Mount Carmel Golden Aces 4, the Marshall Lions 2. We'll be back after these messages.
Baseball season is all about preparation, teamwork, and making the right call at the right time. It's the same for your business. At the First National Bank, we give you the advantage with business loans tailored to your needs. These include lines of credit, equipment loans, commercial real estate financing, and oil production loans. Visit any of our locations to learn more. Because when your business wins, our whole community wins.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
My name is Alexis Johnson. I'm from Brookston, Indiana, and I'm in the physical therapy assistant program at Wabash Valley College. Some of the hands-on activities we have in the physical therapy assistant program is we work on each other, getting that practice in the school setting, and then we also go to clinicals. We go out and work on actual patients with actual employees and just getting hands-on with your patients. After graduating, I plan on going back to my community, working in a hospital setting, maybe a nursing home, and just helping those people around me.
Welcome back here to Dee White Field. It's the Mount Carmel Golden Aces 4, the Marshall Lions 2 as we head to the top of the 6th inning. Asher Costin is still in pitching here for the Golden Aces. He started today's game. He's sitting at 66 pitches going into this inning. And right now he's only given up 1 hit, so it's a 1-hitter. The 2 runs that scored came in on were walks. They came in on that 1 single that also followed with an error.
Which was an error, yeah.
Yeah, you got to give the single, but then there was an error because he let the ball get past him. So right now, coming up here, it's going to be 3-4-5, big inning here for Asher Costin. Leading off for Marshall, the pitcher, number 21, Garrett Pugh. So Garrett Pugh will lead things off. It's 3-4-5 in the order for the Marshall Lions. He's got the only hit of the day. So Asher Costin working out of the stretch here. First pitch is a little low and inside, low and inside. So it's ball 1. Ooh, he let that one go. Some of his teammates really love that ball, but he said he was a little disciplined there. That was good discipline.
Absolutely. Honestly, same thing with the first pitch. It kind of floated in really prettily as well.
So it's a 3-0 count.
It's a good batter's eye at bat right there.
Got to come all the way back here. get this one strike in and then let him put the ball in play. Ball 4. Center fielder, number 12, Reed Ramey. So Reed Ramey comes to the plate. He's flied out to right field and grounded to first base. And here comes head coach Tyler Browning out, as Asher is going to be finished for the day. He'll pitch 5 innings of baseball. Gave up 2 runs, 2 walks, 1 hit. So it's actually 3 walks and 1 hit. And River Dasher will come in and do the pitching. So with that, we're going to take a break and we'll be back after these messages.
Steve Faulkner Automotive has awesome May deals. Get a 26 F-150 employee pricing for all with up to over $8,400 off. Or lease a new Maverick for as low as $366 a month. See them all at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com. Now at Steve Faulkner Automotive, lease a new Pacifica for $399 a month. Or Grand Cherokee L with 0% interest, no payments for 90 days, and up to over $5,400 off. Go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com and come see us today.
As a faculty member, Wabash Valley College was the best decision ever. I've always been excited to return back to Wabash Valley as an employee to inspire students the way I was inspired when I went to school here. And what I love is the sense of community that I have with my coworkers and being able to provide that to our students.
Welcome back here to Dee White Field. Top of the 6th inning, no outs. There is a runner on first base. Asher Costin has come out of the game to be relieved by River Dasher. Asher pitched a well of a ball game here, given 5 innings to the Golden Aces today. Had 3 walks, 1 hit, did give up 2 runs, and I believe 7 strikeouts on the day. 7 strikeouts in 5 innings for Asher Costin. Center fielder, number 12, Reed Ramey. So now with the changes, Mobley's going to go to third base, Bowser to second base, Costin to first, and Dasher on the mound. First pitch is a little low for a ball.
It's a nice little infield rotation that they got going on here for the Aces. Being able to just have everybody as an interchangeable part like that.
Dasher comes set here. Swing and a miss. Beautiful pitch on the outer third of the plate. I don't like how Pugh's hopping around over there. Be ready to go, Ryder. He takes off, nailing. Foul ball out of play over towards the batting cage, just beyond the third base dugout, as it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. So I would say if we've read the swing in it all, we need to move
Yes.
toward left field a little bit.
Right now Smith is playing on the right field side of the middle.
Asher throws it inside for a ball. Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Let's get this first batter, River. Hey, just let him put it in play, buddy. You don't have to strike everybody out. Foul ball. That's okay. So, hey, if they're fouling it off, that means you're throwing strikes.
Absolutely. Getting extra strikes on the board doesn't matter how they're coming across.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Golden Aces lead this one 4-2. Getting late here in this LIC conference affair. Another foul off. And the thing is, somebody's car just got dinged.
Let's hope it wasn't mine.
No, it was one of the players down over the, because this one went out where the players park. So Golden Aces need this victory, though, to stay in the conversation, depending upon what Olney does today as they're playing Paris. River Dasher comes set, and the pitch. Ball's going to be fouled off, and let's see. Nope. Hit the fence just beyond the third base dugout. So right now, Reed Ramey's given a heck of a battle out there. Left-hander keeps fouling him off, but sooner or later, either he's going to put it in play or he's going to miss it.
Absolutely.
This fouling off stuff's not going to happen all day long.
Going.
They called him safe, as it would have been one of those miracle tags. They tagged him on the foot as he was going by, but I think Pugh was in there regardless. So a stolen base, and now it's full count. So let's just get this batter out. That run means nothing. Get the batter out.
Great throw by Sloss there, just not quite in time. Got a great jump.
Going to be fouled out of play. So we're out of baseballs, folks. Looks like they just brought a couple in. But you know, when he fouls off, I don't know what it's been, about 7, 8 pitches.
Gonna run out of baseballs. Gonna have to stop the game while everybody goes on a scavenger hunt for him.
You ready to scavenger hunt?
Oh, I'm a great scavenger hunter.
As Dasher comes set, fires, and it's hit the batter. So a hit by pitch. So now we've got a runner on second, runner on first, and that'll bring up the DH, Eli Thompson. The DH, number 5, Eli Thompson.
And that looked like it hurt, in my opinion.
So right now, I guarantee you what's going to happen. They got runners at first and second, no outs. This is bunt. They're going to bunt. So Asher Costin, get up here in the grass and get ready to come get the ball.
I'm going to hope we can have a rinse and repeat and have him pop it up again.
Nope. Popped it up on the infield. Rivers got it, and he makes the catch. Infield fly rule anyway, so the batter was out. Runners can advance at their own peril, but with the catch, they're not going anywhere. First baseman, number 3, Liam Kime. So that'll bring up Liam Kime, and that takes away, in one pitch, they just took away a perfect opportunity to bunt and get 2 runners in scoring position where you could possibly tie it up.
And they got absolutely nothing out of that one pitch.
So Dasher right down the middle. Strike 1 call. 1 out. Right now, let's get us a little 2-ball here. A little 2-ball magic.
Got Santi playing up the middle there. It'd be a great time for it.
Goes off of, Santi's going to pick it up, throws it over to first base. Nice play there. As that might have got a little bit of River Dasher on the way by.
He seems to be walking it off just fine, waving off the umpire.
Oh, he's a tough kid. Tough kid. Catcher number 4, Gavin Probst. So now the runners did advance up to second and third, but it's with 2 outs. So if we can get this guy here, which is the 7-hole, and he struck out and had a bunted 2-3 double play. First pitch swung on a miss as that ball was just inside at the hands. Just put it underneath the hands. River comes set. Inside. I'd say right now just throw it down the middle, man. Just play catch.
Absolutely.
I don't care how hard you throw. Just put it down the middle. I just don't see it.
Make him do the work. It's 1 versus 9, not the other way around.
And I've seen enough of their hitting here in 7, 8, 9. They're not doing anything. That pitch is outside. They're just waiting on a walk. They've got, in 7, 8, 9, you've got 3 strikeouts, a bunt that was popped up for a double play, an error on the second baseman, and another bunt that was an out. So they've got 2 bunts and 1 ground out. So there's the ball. Going to be hit out center field just as I say that. And now it gets by the center fielder. So that's going to be a single and an error. So just as soon as I say that they haven't done anything, because they hadn't.
That's one of those things you just got to tip your cap on, though. He did a good job of staying through that ball. He kept it low, kept it semi in a gap. There's really nothing you can do about it.
Left fielder number 24, Cage Stuckey.
Now if that's another fly ball that gets lost in the sun, it's a different sign.
Courtesy runner number 47, Aiden Hout. So we have a courtesy runner here, number 47, Aiden Hout. So the batter will be the 8-hole, number 24, Cage Stuckey, the left fielder. Struck out and grounded out, or it was an error to the second baseman.
Twice now that they've scored 2 runs with 2 outs.
I was wondering what happened. Why were we? They were appealing that the runner from third missed, or runner from second missed third base.
I was trying to figure out exactly what they were doing too.
Strike right down the middle. Bowser's got it on the pickoff, and he's safe. That was close.
It's a beautiful throw too. I mean, on the money.
It was just a matter of inches there. But River, just throw 2 more just like you did. So Dasher's going to come set here. Pitch is just a little bit low. It's got the right location. Now let's just get it the right height. Swing and a miss on an inside fastball.
Beautiful pitch from River Dasher.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on second base. That is the go-ahead run. Dasher comes set. Delivers, and that ball's in the dirt. Why are we messing around with off-speed pitches? Selby, you got to give me an answer.
Because
Okay,
they know we're
exactly.
up here, we're jinxing it. They don't want to play around. There we go.
Ball's going to be grounded to Mobley at third. Throws it over to Costin, and that's going to be the final out of the top of the 6th inning. But we've got a brand new ball game out here at Dee White Field. It's 4-4, all tied up, going to the bottom of the 6th inning. We'll be back after these messages.
Are you living with chronic conditions or finding it hard to manage your health at home? If you're 18 or older, have a primary care provider through Wabash General Hospital, and live in Wabash, Edwards, White, or Lawrence County, our community paramedics can help. Get support in the comfort of your home, including follow-up care, home safety and medication education, vital sign checks, disease management support, and resource connections. Our certified paramedics will work with your doctor to provide non-emergent care to keep you healthy at home. Ask your WGH primary care provider for a referral to community paramedicine.
I chose Wabash Valley College because I didn't really know what I wanted to do right after high school, and today I can say it was the best decision that I could have made. When I was here, I had the chance to join different clubs and to take a couple different classes, and I really expanded on my interests. In my classes, I learned what I liked and I learned what I didn't like. So I did get to meet new friends. I joined a bunch of clubs, practiced some leadership skills, and kind of gradually grew into adulthood here, and so I'm very grateful for that. My name is Jonathan Leach. I graduated in 2013 from Wabash Valley College, and that's why this was the best decision for me.
Welcome back here to Dee White Field. Going to the bottom of the 6th inning, it's a brand new ball game, 4-4, all tied up between the Mount Carmel Golden Aces and the Marshall Lions in the final LIC contest for the Mount Carmel Golden Aces. And our boss, Kyle Peach, Dr. Kyle Peach, just gave me a dose of bad news. Real bad news.
What do we got?
Well, Olney won by the 10-run rule over Paris.
I never like to hear that Olney wins.
Well, you know what? Why does he have to give us the bad news? Why couldn't he have just said Paris won?
See, mine is in. I don't like anybody winning that game. In a Tiger matchup, I want both teams to lose.
The DH, number 23, Wes Stoll. Newton leads Casey 3-0 going into the bottom of the 7th. So right now, if we want to share second place, then we need to win this ball game. As the first pitch is low to West Stoll. So Olney defeated Paris 10-0, and Newton leads Casey 3-0 in the bottom of the 7th. It's 4-4 here. And there's strike one to West Stoll, so it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Basically, we're looking at, we got 6 outs to go. Got to put some runs on the board. As there's a swing and a miss. Everything's coming in pairs. Golden Aces got 2 in the first inning. Marshall got 2 in the third. Then we got 2, and then they got 2 more. And that's going to be on the swing, a strikeout. So now it's time to bring Wade Keepus up and get us on as the second leadoff guy. The right fielder, number 7, Wade Keepus.
Now, when you say that we only got 6 innings to work with, or 6 outs, do we only play 7 innings?
7 innings.
I was not aware of that.
Foul tip into the catcher's glove. Strike 1 there to Wade Keepus. So, yeah, high school ball, we play 7.
Huh.
Pitch is just high, just above the letters. So it's 1 ball, 1 strike. There's going to be a ground ball base hit to right field. So Wade Keepus, that second leadoff man, gets a single. He's had 2 walks, now a single. And that's going to bring up Jaden Smith, who is 0 for 3 on the day. Center fielder, number 5, Jaden Smith. So Jaden Smith comes to the plate. He's had an error by the shortstop, grounded out to second, and struck out. Curveball is high.
They love that curveball.
Well, right now we need to get River and Ryder up there. So Jaden, you got to get yourself on base. Swing and a miss. He's pulling off of it. Move up to the plate. You know, actually, if he moves up to the plate a little bit, that would also kind of squeeze that box for the pitcher. He may get a hit by pitch. Right back at the pitcher, and that's going to end the 6th inning as, looky what I found. It's going to be a 1-3 double play. And we're going to go to the 7th inning. We're all tied up 4 apiece. We'll be back after these messages.
Baseball season is all about preparation, teamwork, and making the right call at the right time. It's the same for your business. At the First National Bank, we give you the advantage with business loans tailored to your needs. These include lines of credit, equipment loans, commercial real estate financing, and oil production loans. Visit any of our locations to learn more. Because when your business wins, our whole community wins.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
My name is Alexis Johnson. I'm from Brookston, Indiana, and I'm in the physical therapy assistant program at Wabash Valley College. Some of the hands-on activities we have in physical therapy assistant program is we work on each other, getting that practice in the school setting, and then we also go to clinicals. We go out and work on actual patients with actual employees and just getting hands-on with your patients. After graduating, I plan on going back to my community, working in a hospital setting, maybe a nursing home, and just helping those people around me.
Are you living with chronic conditions?
Welcome back here to Dee White Field. Going to the 7th inning. All tied up 4 apiece. Runs have come in pairs, so let's hope that we can shut it down here. 9-1-2 for the Marshall Lions. And then we'll get up the heart of our order. 2, 3, 4. Anybody gets on, we could have 5 and 6 coming up. And that's where things can really get a hopping for the Golden Aces. Get a little walk-off win would be kind of nice. Second baseman, number 2, Tucker Osborne. So the 9-hole hitter, number 2, Tucker Osborne, will lead off. He has struck out and grounded out to the pitcher on a bunt. First pitch is just a bit outside, so it'll be ball 1. Right now, all 4 runs for the Marshall Lions, 3 of them got on by walks and 1 got on by a hit by pitch. As that ball's popped up on the infield, Juanipa sprints up there and makes the catch. So that'll be an F6. So 1 out here, and brings the top of the order in Branson Maskell. Shortstop number 27, Branson Maskell. So Maskell comes to the plate. He is 0 for 2 on the day, flew out to right field, walked, and flew out to third base. First pitch from Dasher is called a strike.
Right down the pipe, beautiful pitch.
4-4 ball game. Everywhere but Asher Costin and Wade Keepus is in the shade pretty much. That pitch a little high, and I'm amazed. They had got a left-hander that laid off of that high inside pitch.
Seriously, that's what I was thinking too. Didn't try to just absolutely crank it over there into the sun field.
So Dasher's going to come set. Tipped right into Ryder Sloss's glove, so that'll be strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Playing a little cricket.
Hadn't heard that one before.
2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out. Swing and a miss for strike 3. 2 outs.
There's that high and inside pitch to those lefties.
Right fielder, number 99, Max Welsh. So that'll bring up the right fielder, Max Welsh. He struck out, walked, and grounded out to second base.
What were you saying about being number 99 back in the day?
You just never, as a player, you never wanted to be 99.
Didn't want to be the last man on the team?
No, you didn't want to be that high number.
Understandable.
Now I guess it's considered cool.
People like double numbers. I was always 33. I'm a big double number girl.
Larry Bird, Larry Legend. Swing and a miss. Evens up the count, 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs here. Come on, River. Let's get this one out of here and get our offense back in, because we got 2, 3, 4 coming up. Get a little walk-off win action out here at Dee White Field. Pitch on the inside corner. Awesome location right there. So River is going to work out of the stretch here on the mound. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And he's going to rock and fire. Bingo, swing and a miss, strike 3. We're going to head to the bottom of the 7th. Time to wake up the bats and get a walk-off win here at Dee White Field right after these messages.
Have your weather radio, have a flashlight with batteries in it, make sure your cell phone's charged, know where you're going to go when bad weather hits. Go to the lowest interior room in your house and wait the storm out. After the storm, if your power's out or if there's any kind of dangerous situation or anything like that, call Mount Carmel Public Utility Company. As you go outside to survey the damage a little bit, just make sure to stay away from down power lines.
Hi, I'm Tony. I graduated Wabash Valley College at Mount Carmel, and it was the best decision ever. It gave me the opportunity to go on the air almost immediately. Within about a week of starting the broadcasting program at Wabash Valley College, I was a DJ on 89.1 WVJC, and that on-air experience was invaluable to my future career and hiring potential.
Welcome back here to Dee White Field as we head into the bottom of the 7th inning, all tied up 4 apiece. Golden Aces have a chance to walk it off and finish their conference season 5-2 overall, and they're going to be disappointed to hear that Olney did win today, so they're going to secure the conference. But Golden Aces, they can finish second and think about what could have been. But the bottom line is you get this win.
Absolutely.
So it'll be 2-3-4 coming up here for the Golden Aces in the bottom of the 7th inning. The pitcher, number 9, River Dasher. So River Dasher will be on the mound here for the on the mound. He's on the mound, but right now he's in the batter's box. First pitch from Pugh is low for a ball. So on the day here for Mount Carmel Golden Aces pitching, they've struck out 9 batters, given up 4 walks, hit 1 batter, and gave up 2 hits as Dasher's going to hit it down to third base, and they're going to throw it away. He's safe. So an E5. I don't care how you get on, River, you get on base.
Absolutely. That's all you're asking for when nobody's on. Get on base.
The catcher, number 15, Ryder Sloss.
No, I don't want to jinx it, but I'm really hoping
Nope, shut up.
Okay. Give you a point.
Uh-huh.
You'll know where I'm wanting
We've
it.
been saying it all day long.
That's what I'm saying.
That pitch, just a little low.
We've been speaking some stuff into existence, and I'm hoping we're finally going to cash in that one.
I'm going to use some mental telepathy.
Yeah, I'm sending all my energy into that gap.
1 ball, 1 strike to Ryder Sloss. As Ryder on the day, he's got a walk, flew out to the second baseman, and a single. Slider swung and missed on.
It's a good pitch.
Right now, you got to move the runner up. Got to move that runner up.
2 strikes don't do too much. Just get them moving.
Almost hit him as Rivers going to steal second base. And now we've got, I believe it's 2-2 count. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
River decided to take it into his own hands and move himself.
I'm just glad it wasn't a case. We needed to do it earlier because, you know, he swings.
Strike him out, throw him out.
We already hit one back at Pugh and he caught it and we got a double play. Ryder fouls it off, out of play to the right side. So we'll reset everything here. You know who comes up next to go along with that mental telepathy we've been talking about?
Oh, I know it. That's what I was looking at. I like Sloss with his average here and Costin with what we've been talking about. Center fielder also looks a little shallow for the power that Sloss has.
Yep, and that's center fielder was in shallow because he's backing up there and you can't advance on that. Of course, River dove back in and wasn't able to pop up real quick. But Ryder Sloss now sitting here, it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. There's no outs. Anything to the right side. Anything to the right side here, Ryder, on the ground.
Big gap.
Yep. There's going to be a base hit, and that's going to end the ball game.
Fair ball.
Fair ball. Hit it on the line. So that's going to be a walk-off single. Golden Aces win 5-4, and we'll move to 5-2 in the Little Illini Conference. Whew.
What a game.
Give me your thoughts, Selby.
I'm happy I didn't say it out loud because I was going to say it on that last ball that went foul. If that just inks over the line, that's a game-winning hit, and dang it, that was a game-winning hit from Ryder Sloss right there.
And
huge.
Literally, if this was at Wimbledon, it would have kicked up chalk dust. But it's painted line, so, I mean, that ball hit right on the line.
Perfectly painted to execute the walk-off here at home. That's huge because he's a senior this year, right?
Yes.
Memories you'll never forget right there. All that you need, securing that second place, right?
That's the way I see it. I think we ended up tied for second place. If Newton finishes out winning, they'll be tied with us. We'll both have 5-2 record. Olney, though, is going to win the conference as they won 10-0. So that's a bummer. But the bottom line is, you know what? The hardware comes in regional time, and we still got another. We're still a couple weeks away from regional time. Haven't even got the seedings yet. That'll come middle of the week here, I think on Wednesday. But right now, we're going to take a break, and head coach Tyler Browning will come up and join us for the postgame show. Golden Aces win it 5-4, moved the record to 16-6 overall, 5-2 in the conference. We'll be back after these messages.
Are you living with chronic conditions or finding it hard to manage your health at home? If you're 18 or older, have a primary care provider through Wabash General Hospital, and live in Wabash, Edwards, White, or Lawrence County, our community paramedics can help. Get support in the comfort of your home, including follow-up care, home safety and medication education, vital sign checks, disease management support, and resource connections. Our certified paramedics will work with your doctor to provide non-emergent care to keep you healthy at home. Ask your WGH primary care provider for a referral to community paramedicine.
As a faculty member, Wabash Valley College was the best decision ever. I have always been excited to return back to Wabash Valley as an employee to inspire students the way I was inspired when I went to school here. And what I love is the sense of community that I have with my coworkers and being able to provide that to our students.
Welcome back here to Dee White Field. Golden Aces walk it off against the Marshall Lions 5-4. That pushes the Golden Aces record to 16-6 overall, 5-2 in the conference, and they finish second place overall, as Newton did win 3-0, but Olney, they won 10-0 today over Paris, and Olney will win the conference. So now we have head coach Tyler Browning joining us, and coach, just because it happened the last thing, River Dasher, Ryder Sloss, 2 for 2 in his last 2 at-bats, 2 for 3 on the day, and gets the big RBI there, the walk-off RBI.
Yeah, they threw their 2 best guys at us, and they're pretty good. And so it's tough to take at bats. They're throwing hard. They both have off-speed pitches. We did a good job towards the bottom of the order. Wade Keepus got on a couple times late in the game that caused some havoc there. And yeah, I mean, I usually say that in order to win close games, your dudes have to be who they are. And Brendan got a big hit in the middle of the game. Ryder got a big hit there late. Not extremely pleased with the overall performance, but at the end of the day, we got out of there with a win. Congratulations to Olney. We were hoping for some help today, but at the end of the day, we had control of it, and we didn't do our job there. But overall, a lot of the goals are still in front of us, so we'll just keep it going this week.
Well, starting out on the mound today was Asher Costin, and Asher pitched 5 innings. He had 7 strikeouts, 4 walks, 1 hit, and gave up 2 runs. I mean, Asher pitched unbelievably.
Yeah, and going into a 5-game week, it's just like it's one of those things. In a different week, we probably let him keep going. But pitch count wise, we've got to keep guys available as much as we can this week. So we had to get him out of there pitch count wise. But man, that was some of his best stuff of the year overall. Still would like to cut down on a couple of those walks, but he was they didn't hit a ball hard off of him all day, and that's the kind of guy he can be. And his fastball moves a lot, and he had a good bounce back from his outing last week. So proud of that.
Well, and looking at things here today, as you mentioned, Golden Aces coming into this contest in conference play was averaging 7.5 runs per game, 9 hits per game. We didn't come close to those averages whatsoever on a day where I really feel that they could have, especially if they were paying any attention to where the left fielder was playing. Oh my God!
Yeah, both of their corner outfielders were playing the lines, and usually that means you can have a big day with some extra base hits.
And shallow.
And like I said, I mean, I give credit to McGuire. He's been one of the best pitchers in this conference for 3 years now. He's just coming back from an injury. I think this was only his 3rd outing of the year, and he did a really good job. He gave us a couple walks early in the game, and we capitalized on that. And then Pugh, he's their number 2, and he's a tough arm too. So I mean, it wasn't going to be a day where we were going to score 10 or 12 runs most likely with those 2 guys pitching, but we found a way to just get enough base runners on through walks and other things, and then get some key hits there with guys on base. That made the difference.
Well, another on the offensive side of things that we want to talk about. We talked about Wade in the broadcast. Selby and I were talking about Wade Keepus being a second leadoff guy, and he come up out of his 3 times at bat. He came up at least twice, I know, maybe all 3 times as the leadoff guy, and got himself on 2 walks and a single to right field today.
Yeah, I mean, he's a key to what we do there at the end of the lineup. If we really feel like if he gets on base, he's probably our best base runner, one of our best base runners. He gets good jumps. He turns the corners well, and we just feel like if we can get him on base in front of our bigger guys, he's a weapon and out of that 9-hole. So he did a good job there, drawing a couple walks. He had the pitcher worried about him there on first, so he forced an error that got us. He went from first to third off of a throwing error by the pitcher, and then scored on a pass ball. So just manufactured a run all by himself there out of the 9-hole to put us in the lead. So yeah, we like him there at the bottom of the order. If we can get a couple of those guys on and turn the lineup over, that's a big help for us.
Well, and tomorrow we head to Flora, take on Black Diamond Conference foe. And then on Wednesday at Harrisburg, which is just a subsectional kind of a situation with Harrisburg playing down there on the turf. What do you see over the next couple of days?
Yeah, we pitching wise, there's some ironing out that we still got to think about. We'll have Costin coming back late in the week. We think we're going to throw Brendan on senior day against Edwards County Thursday. And then we kept River available for the Wednesday game, and Maddox Dillard's throwing the ball really well, so he's going to probably throw in 2 or 3 of those games in relief. So yeah, I mean, and tomorrow's, we'll probably throw some guys that we haven't thrown in a while, and some younger guys, some guys that have some JV innings, and they're gonna have to step up and try to get that game tomorrow so we can have a chance. We want to go into every game with an opportunity. Put our best foot forward in order to win. We don't want to give away a game just because of lack of pitching. So we're trying to keep everybody as much as we can available. With Keegan down, it makes it tougher. But yeah, we'll just keep as many guys available as we can and try to put our best foot forward each game.
All right, Coach. Well, your ball club moves to 16-6 overall, 5-2 in the LIC. It always feels good to finish the LIC with a victory.
Yeah. Like I said, didn't reach our goal, but proud of the guys for the way they conduct themselves over the course of conference play, and now it's all about winning a regional from here on out.
All right, Coach. Well, good luck tomorrow, and we'll see you Thursday.
Thanks.
All right, that's head coach Tyler Browning joining us here on the post-game show. And Selby, let's wrap this thing up here. All right, so final score here tonight, 5-4. What's your final thoughts? Give us that astute thought before you're actually going to go and win a regional pod. Let's go.
I think it's just time for the Mount Carmel kids to do what they do best. We got sending Bash off to conference. We need to get some wins. I believe our boys just won their region.
Baseball won the Region 24 pod. Now
Yeah.
they're going to have to go into the next week.
So hoping that your Wabash girls can do the same thing, win our pod. Your high school boys can win their region, and just
girls
winning their
softball.
region as well, and just keep all the wins flowing for the Mount Carmel kids.
All right, well, we're going to wrap it up here at Dee White Field. Again, the final score, 5-4. Mount Carmel Golden Aces walk it off. So that's going to be a wrap. We'll see you Thursday for senior night as we take on Edwards County right back out here at Dee White Field.